Hey guys, AshTheX here, and I'm just going to go through the patch notes for the new update, which is the 22nd of the first 2013 update. Now, I'm just going to run through the sort of matchmaking and all those sorts of balance improvements, and then I'm going to go more in depth about the actual weapon balances and the things that are going to affect the game. So I'm just going to run straight through all the features and issues addressed. Added support for live streaming in all public match playlists. Pretty nice. Added league best for season 1 to player card. If you played in multiple series and/or multiple teams, then your highest division and rank will be displayed. The league play will span all seasons. If you finish with a high division rank in season 2, then your new league best will be displayed after season 2. Added a cumulative daily pool increased instead of a weekly pool in league play. 200 rank points are added to a player's pool every day. Points are not used or rolled into the next day. Added 2 new pages to the combat record, the combat summary and medals. Implemented sorting of medals after the after action report. Lowered HUD threshold for the low health overlay to increase players' awareness of low health. Added a go to top button in the league play leaderboards. That's all very nice, mainly league play, which nobody plays, so I don't see much point in that. That's my personal opinion, but if you like it, and there you go. Issues addressed. Matchmaking modified to never return games outside of players' own content, unless the connection type is search preference is set to any. Now I think that means if you leave a game, it won't join you back unless you put it on any. So I think that's what it means. Addressed an issue where the UAV would not trigger if called in whilst aiming down the sights. That's never affected me, but there you go. Addressed an issue where the Master Demolition Challenge did not unlock when the requirements were complete. Addressed issue with the headshot sound not playing in the final kill cams and theatre demos. Fixed an issue in league play where career wins for a series were not displayed during placement in the lobby career overview. Updated the after action report in league play so the bonus points are not summoned with the ladder points in points for the match. What? Badly worded. Remove the ability to make dual wield attachment combos in a league creator class and addressed an issue where these classes were appearing as missed in game. Corrected mode description message displayed on YouTube when live streaming. Public match core game modes. Okay. Stocks on SMGs will no longer allow the player to move faster when ADS than moving normally. That's pretty big because I know I used to use it a lot, having an SMG and stop because it'll move faster if you didn't know. But now it's been patched. Shotgun crosshairs will no longer turn red. The enemies shot out of the shotgun's maximum damage range. That's very useful, especially for guns like the KSG. Fixed an issue where bullets would not fire straight immediately after aiming down the sides while moving at the same time. Improved turret tracking to eliminate false positives when checking line of sight. So basically the turrets are better at shooting at people now. Turrets have now have smoother tracking when targeting players. Improved bot pathing on multiple maps, so the bots aren't going to start jumping on the hot tub on Hijack now, which was always entertaining to watch, but been patched now. Current league info is now getting updated properly in the player identifier. Manual sorting on league teams removed as the result of are now returned correctly. There. Improve the score streaks to make player card information more accessibly. Okay. Addressed multiple UI issues. Players can no longer earn credit towards prestige equipment challenge through friendly flashbangs, concussions and shock charges. Fixed select fire weapons, reverting back to their default fire method when using certain score streaks and not calling them in. Addressed an exploit where the game allowed access to custom game settings when believing the game was in public matchmaking, allowing XP. Thank God for that, I mean less cheaters. Fixed UI errors when linking live streaming. Score streaks and points are no longer awarded if a player destroys their own turret in a hardcore free-for-all. Improved image alignment when stereoscoping 3D is enabled, so basically it will be better in 3D. Addressed an issue where players who were able to plant numerous assault shields. Addressed an issue with where the stealth helicopter was able to drop below the map in drone. Players are no longer able to get infinite black hats by immediately using another black hat. Addressed an issue where it was possible to equip 2 assault shields at the same time. Players spectating a one in the chamber game mode can no longer earn survivor bonus points. A player can no longer earn medals for multi-kills if they continue to kill quickly after dying and respawning. Thank God for that, because that annoyed the hell out of me when I was trying to get the one-shot one-kill medals for my snipers, because it would often give me a efficiency medal, which I didn't want. Various minor map fixes were made across multiple maps. Now this is where the juicy stuff is. Game balancing, score streak, death machine, 3-hit kill range increased. Thank God, I've been wanting the death machine to be buffed, because at the moment I think it's a little bit of a weak score streak. The Dragonfire now has increased health and gun spread reduced. Now I think out of every score streak, the Dragonfire was the one that needed the buff the most. I'm so glad they've done this. Now, I don't have any data on how much it's increased by, but I'm sure they've done it by quite a bit, because I'm sort of hoping that you can still survive two FHJ-18As rather than one. The AGR, ground speed increased, reduced machine gun close range damage, because everyone knows the AGR needed buffing. I don't know why they've done that, but who am I to question Treyarch? Warthog, reduced missile delay, that's good, because that was always quite a weak score streak compared to the rest of them. Lodestar, reduced missile speed and AOE radius. That's good, because the Lodestar was quite powerful. The Swarm, drone respawn delay increased. The perks, the only one that's been changed is Hardwired. Players with Hardwired are now completely unaffected by EMP grenades, but that probably doesn't affect most people, since nobody uses that joke of a perk. The only equipment change is the trophy system, and has an increased range, which is useful in domination, because I know often I'd still get injured by the explosives when I was using the trophy system, so that's going to be really useful now. It'll also be useful against the Hellstorm missile. SMGs, all SMGs with silencers have now got more reduced range, which is very good, because the amount of times I've been killed by someone cross-mapping me with an SMG is quite frankly ridiculous.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
And the assault rifles, all of them now have reduced idle sway, so that basically means they're practically wanting you to camp now. Excuse me. The M27 has reduced amount of bullets to headshot kill and increased 4-hit kill range. Why they buffed that gun I don't know, because I thought it was already quite powerful. The Type 25 reduced amount of bullets to headshot and slightly reduced maximum hit fire spread. Scar reduced amount of bullets to headshot, slightly reduced maximum hit fire spread, basically the same as the Type 25. The SIG 556 penetration increased from medium to large. I have no idea why they've done that. Increased maximum number of bullets to kill at long distance and reduced burst delay. Why they buffed that gun I don't know, because I thought it was still quite a powerful gun. The TAR 21 increased 3-hit kill range, thank God, I love that gun. SMR slightly increased to damage so that 2-hit kills can happen with a minor penetration. Headshot multiplier increased to long distance. Why they're buffing these semi-automatic assault rifles I don't know, because I thought they were all quite powerful already. The Valor OSW plus select fire increased recoil. I've not really noticed much of a difference, so I'm sort of hoping in the next patch they decrease power, because at the moment it's still a bit ridiculous. So I'm hoping this will tame it down a bit, but I'm not expecting much. And the Valor OSW by itself has increased hip fire spread. LMGs, all ADS in and out time reduced. Now, I've been using the LMG recently, and they are a lot better now. I can start using them a lot easier. I'm not sure if it's increased with quick draw as well, or if it's just on its own, but I certainly noticed the difference, and they are very much usable now. The RSM 1216. Okay, don't know that gun. Has slightly increased short damage range. I think the gun they mean is the... Just trying to look for it. The M1216. I think the gun they mean. But for some reason they call it the SR M1216, which is a little bit weird. But it's got slightly increased short range damage, so that means it's going to be better now at close range. And finally, what we've been asking for, the pistols, Executioner, increased medium range damage. Thank God is no longer a joke of a weapon, because I know for me it was the most annoyingest weapon to get past on a gun game. Now that's been the patch notes. I've been AshesX, I hope you enjoyed, and enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Peace.